What's up, world? Sorry about the technical difficulties. My producer was counting me down, so whenever time runs down, we gotta stop. Anyway, back again with my cousin Steven, and we were right in the middle of a question: how has your life changed now that your daughter's here?
Like I said, it has only changed for the best, because having the birth of my child humbled me a lot. Appreciate life even more and view things a little bit different, because believe it or not, I'm a very hot-headed person. I'm quick to pop off at anything, and to be honest with you, after she was entered and I found out that she was pregnant, all I wanted to do was to be that perfect, not to say that perfect father, but just be that role model where my daughter can look at me to be like, hey, my dad is this. My dad is always there. My dad is always at my ballerina class, at my judo class, and whatever the case is, dancing class. I don't care. She could be doing baseball. I'm always there, because, the biggest lesson that I learned from my father is, no father is perfect, but just make sure you be there 150%, because that is, no matter what, she will always be your baby. So, as far as change, and the biggest thing I've noticed also is that there's, as far as, some people may not believe in blessings, and some people may not be spiritual or believe in God. But let me tell you something. I see a lot more doors have opened since she's came here. Like, before, there was a little bit more resistance here and there, but now it's like certain things are just easier to access. You, hey, oh, you have a little girl? Oh, no problem. Boom. Just boom. Just every time. With no, and a lot of opportunities is just sometimes presented itself in front of me. So it's just me to act upon them and make sure all my decision making is solely for the best interest of her and the mother.
Glad you touched on the spiritual aspect, because as people see in my videos, I always give the praise of God first, because like I said in video 1, we didn't even think we were going to be able to have kids, and I went my whole life always wanting a little girl. So real quick story, we had to make a trip to the emergency room, and the doctor told us, oh, looks like you're having a boy. So my whole mindset now, okay, I'm going to have a little boy, and it was all a formality when we went to go do the gender check, because I'm like, okay, I already know we're having a boy, so whatever. So when the doctor said, when the ultrasound tech was like, you guys ready to know? And then she was like, it's a little girl. I sat down on the couch and just started crying, because here I am, first going from not thinking we were going to have kids, trying to explore the options of adoption, to finding out we are having kids. We're going to have a little child. Then it's going to be what I always wanted, a little girl. So she's not even here yet, and my life has just changed. So I could imagine with your beautiful daughter here, how everything is just totally changed for you now. We talk about preparing. Okay, the baby's here. Now what are you going to do? Because it's not just all cuteness and everything. Now you have to prepare as a man to provide for your family. So we talk about a lot of men, a lot of guys, especially in the black community, man. You guys got to tighten up, man. You guys got to get some life insurance. You guys got to make sure everything is okay, so that your family's taken care of.
Motivation went from 0 to 100.
Exactly. We're a couple of immigrants, man, from Jamaica. We came from a place. We came from poverty, so we know what it's like to struggle. We know what our parents had to do to get us here. So now that we're here, we'll be damned if we allow our kids to go through any type of struggles. So that's just how it is. And you rarely find a young guy. How old are you?
Well, I just turned 26. 26
years old. Guy has an awesome job, has a head on his shoulders. You rarely find that. Guys 26 years old now, all they want to do is run the streets and jump from woman to woman and everything like that. It's time to tighten up, man. It's time to get a grip on life. You're bringing babies in this world, you need to change. Stop dogging these girls out, regardless of what you may think about them. it's time to act up. It's time to act good now, man. It's just our black women suffer. They suffer so much, and you could always trace it back to one thing: is the lack of their father being in their life. So we made it a point where we're going to be in our little girls' lives, no matter what. It's crazy, you know. This is one of my favorite cousins, and we're both having little girls. Well, he already had his girl, but then I'm going to have one. It's
going for 3 more.
Nah, that's your testimony. I'm good. You know,
just had to throw that out there.
Yeah, we're gonna be 35 soon, so you know, I want to be able to spoil these two and not have to worry about anything. So you know, any last words before we close?
Okay. Last words. They are unfortunate the system, you know, view us black men as somewhat illiterate, dumb, and just have no head up on our shoulders. You know, most of us are fine behind a lock and key or in the back of a, police car, for whatever the case is. But I know a lot of men right now that are taking care of their kids, multiple kids at that, and doing the best that they can. And and the ones that aren't doing it, I pray for you. I hope that this video, changes your perspective. That, again, we're immigrants. Again, we came from a country that really doesn't have all this amenities that, we take for granted. You understand? So, I just hope that this improves your view on everything about black men, that they are still ones that are doing it, and doing it damn good too. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, I think that's it. Remember, this is live and it's right off the cuff, so don't mind the phone ringing. Wasn't part of the script, but hey, you gotta keep cameras rolling. Till next time, this is your boy Trevor. I'm out. Peace. Boom.